I'll do a countdown from 5. We'll start on go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, good news, Nirok. The latest patch on PC is 60 frames per second. Which is the patch I'm playing right now. Actually, I'm not playing the latest patch, I'm playing one patch before that. Oops. Anyhow, the main movement mechanic, besides walking, is this dash. And I can chain my dashes infinitely due to an upgrade. Well, infinitely as long as I have stamina, which is the white bar in the top right corner, or top left corner, rather. Going up here, we're going to do something cool that's kind of exclusive to this patch. Oops, hang on. It's not. Trust me, it's worth it. Why isn't it working? I don't understand. I'm sorry, folks. There we go. This game has zips. Only a couple of them. That's really bad. So now these zips have not saved me any time at all, but they look cool. This is the first module of the game, and I'm going to need 4 from each area, as well as a pillar activated, but we'll get to that later. While I have some time, I'll talk about the dash a little bit more. I think I mentioned earlier, may not have, but sets of 2 conserve stamina the best, which is generally what I'll be doing. Also, after your 3rd or more dash in a chain, you'll do a bonk if you collide with a wall, enemy, or object, which wastes a few seconds, like that. These coughs are scripted. You can skip them by dashing over the trigger, but it's kind of hard to figure out where the trigger is for each one. Now we're going to get into combat. I have a gun and a sword, and I can fire my gun and then swing my sword to cancel the gunshot and do just a little bit of damage more quickly. I also have a charge slash, which uses some stamina, but deals 5 damage. Okay, here I'm doing a trick that we call select buffering. And all that does is it allows me to move around and interact with stuff during the module cutscene. These tricks with the red doors are just a special kind of out of bounds. Every door pretty much has its own type of out of bounds trick you can do with it, aside from a select few. With the red doors, you just wait for them to reform, and then re-enter them. And dash into the wall. I'm not going to select buffer this one just because it's dangerous. Now to answer your question, Gur, those zips, if you'd get all of them like perfect first try, and then go bit down and do the module backwards the way I did, it saves like maybe 5 seconds. And I died because a gun shot hit me at the start of my dash, which makes your dash shorter. So I'm back down here now. I didn't even push dash that time. Alright. It's difficult to explain these out of bounds, especially after they happen. The gist of it is that behind every door is where its loading zone is, since obviously you walk up or down into them. So if you can get into that loading zone even from behind... Oops. If you can get into the loading zone, you can go through the door, which is what all of that skips. It also skips a lengthy arena with enemies to fight. Yes, Gur, I am still using the old route because it's what's consistent for me. I have not gotten that newer, faster one where you just dash up a few times at all since the 60 FPS patch launched. So I decided to use what would work for me. Okay. The damage boost just helped me skip creating a bridge. Here's the first boss of the game. Okay. I dashed into his sprite instead of to the left of it. I don't... The game is not doing what I'm telling it to do. Yeah, Frog Skip 2 is still in the run. Not all bosses, mind you. But quick side note, I don't believe there is a zip that can get you across that gap. Lovely. The item I just picked up was the shotgun. And then this is the fourth module, and I teleport away from it. Normally there's a cutscene that starts, but this skips it. With that type of door, you just need to dash into, basically just toward the door after it opens. Not much to talk about as we head through the north here. Just dashing over gaps and avoiding getting hit, really. I don't know how I got where I just was. That was odd. Didn't want to use my shotgun there. Anyway, these bird enemies will deal 2 damage with their laser attack, which will kill me instantly. Coming up are more enemies with attacks that kill me instantly. Speedrunning is about playing video games as legit as possible. No cheats allowed? Well, I have bad news for you. I've cheated a lot in this game, because this game is all about cheating. Alright, here we have the most dangerous boss. All of her attacks will deal 2 damage. Dead. Alright, pillar activated. Select buffering is hard because obviously I can't see where I'm going. Anyhow, one more module to collect here, and then back to town. And then off to the west. Am I doing the quick kill on Greybeard? I have a new possibility for a quick kill, which I'll show you when I get there. First, this. I should mention that I'm going through the door like that each time to skip a cutscene which like freezes the drifter in place for a few seconds. I think doing it on every time you go through the door is just a bit faster than watching the cutscene. As I move across these giant rooms here in the west, you can really see how sets of 2 really conserve my stamina. If I had done sets of 3, I would have run out of stamina long ago. How do you select buffer? I actually shift my I shift my hand to instead of having my thumb over A, X, B, and Y on my Xbox controller, I push dash with my ring finger, and I push back on my controller with my index finger. Okay, hopefully this game will give me the clip on the correct screen. Does not seem to want to give it to me today. There we go. Didn't know I had full health kits. Right there you can just walk through a spot in the wall. Use the barriers to push me out of bounds. Not going to bother select buffering this one. I should note that this little area I'm in is locked from the outside, so I have to do this trick called crystal clipping to get back in bounds. I didn't start it soon enough. There we go. Then I have to go to a specific spot among the trees so I don't get stuck on my way out. I'll be coming back to that later. One of the important things about the teleport pads is that they also give you full ammo and health. It really only matters on that one, but it's still helpful. As for how the crystal clip works, since I'll be doing another one here in a moment, essentially what I do is break the crystal and then wait for it to start reforming, and you might see a flashing on the ground, and that's what signifies it. When you see that happen, just start dashing and make sure you bonk, and if you bonk on the wall at the same time the crystal reforms, for whatever reason, it allows your character to just walk out of bounds. Like so. The game didn't accept my map button input, so I can't select buffer this one either. If you understand the timing for the low height from that category, Star Wave, then you can do crystal clips. These spikes kill me instantly because they deal 2 damage, and I was too high, so I dashed into the wall. If I had bonked on the wall, it would have saved me, actually. Ouch. Okay, sitting regenerates my stamina faster, and we are at the boss. thought he would fire sooner. He didn't. This boss can be a giant troll. Why did you swing that way? I don't understand. That shouldn't have... this is so annoying. Why won't you dash, Drifter? There, he's dead. Sorry that took me so long. Whatever. Okay, one more area with 4 bosses, and then the final boss. That's great. Are you serious, game? You really didn't fire my gun? This section is incredibly difficult because if you get hit during any of your animations, including your attack animations, like the whole thing just stops and then you're actually frozen for a moment. so it's incredibly easy to die during sections like this. Also, sometimes the little blue guys seem to be able to become Michael Jordan and jump at you from like a billion feet away. Ideally, I would have killed him before he ran around. Now we're actually going to enter the next boss arena from the opposite direction by doing a really cool skip. Discovered by Gur. Another screen transition clip. Oh, I got that one. I didn't want that one, though. The way you set this up is you just dash back at the transition, and then when you get like this, you can get out of bounds. That should not have killed me. Oh well, he's dead. Now I can leave this place. The next boss I call Cool Hat Guy. He wields a scythe. Yeah, hopefully he'll add some much needed comedy to this run. Ideally, this wouldn't happen. Why am I doing Archer last? Because I didn't consider doing any other route, because I didn't want to redo my splits. But now that I think about it, you're right. I love getting stuck on this game's dumb geometry and dying when it auto-aims my dashes. And then just refuses to dash for some reason. Well, that killed it, because he ran out of bounds. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but... Ideally, the blocks would just push him to the left immediately. But hey, whatever works, right? One of my other power-ups is reflecting bullets, which is really useful on this boss, except for when it doesn't work. Okay, almost done with this run. Only one more boss to kill. I have no idea what causes that bug, but it's funny as hell. maybe not. This is all very strange. It took like way longer than it's supposed to. Okay. This game ends like Ori in the Blind Forest with like 40 seconds of walking, so... Time will end when you hear a piano. I will also call it, of course. Time. Anyway.
Awesome run.
Thank you. Aside from all the death, it was good.
It is Hyper Light Drifter, to be fair.
Yeah. I know what I need to do to practice. Anyway, guess let me turn all this off. And we'll be right back. And I'll start up Runbow.
Cool. Yeah, so we're getting set up for Runbow. Just as a reminder, this is Valuethon. We're raising money for 4 of our runners that are going to AGDQ to help pay for travel costs as well as lodging. So if you have a couple bucks to help out, there is a tipping link below. And even just like $2 or $3 is a huge help. So thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll continue on with Runbow.